I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. Here's Fland. That one good for two.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Rollins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, just sweet touch there to ease it into the basket.
Here's Fland. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Boozer. Here's Fland. And here is Howard. He's covered by Boozer. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Here's Rollins. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rollins got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Outside Howard. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. You know, we've seen guys with the size and the speed that Cameron Boozer possesses, but we rarely see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Howard. Out to the wing. Edgecombe with it. Boozer picks him up. Screen by Boozer. 5 on the clock. Over Randall. Boozer, no good. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Randall with the bucket.
Well, every season Randall works on his range because he understands the importance of stretching the floor at his position.
It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Okay, I see you showing off some range there.
Shakes him, and he lays it up and in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Fland. 8 points for him. Dives to the hoop.
Well, what I like about Fland, he doesn't have great length, but he is very strong, and that really helps on drives.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Boozer. From downtown, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Detroit leading by 3. 24 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Randall from outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And if he gets the space, Randall absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner 3.
Lets it fly from 18. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Detroit leads by only 2. And we'll be back in just... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. It's a tie ball game.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
And here now the Thunder. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Evans. Fires from deep. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Johnson goes in. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And this is how lethal Johnson can be on the attack. When he gets a lane, this young man's locked in on the rim.
Here's Rollins. Out to Thompson.
Hey, yo, right here. Hey, don't forget the Qloq now.
From the line, Thompson gets it inside.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Johnson attacking, and Johnson with the stuff.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's Klingon with the jam.
And what a setup for Klingon, who just has to reach up to throw down that lob.
Evans feeling it out a bit, and Michael Redd gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Pass to Portis. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Portis has got his first basket.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor. Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Evans outside. To the inside. Pass to Lindenborg. Portis for three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A capable shooter from three-point land. When Portis is nailing this shot, it really helps space the floor.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The shot by Rollins, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, what you like about Evans is that he knows his role on this team. He doesn't play outside of himself, just lets the game come to him.
To the left wing, 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Clock at 6. The three, and Klingon pulls it down. Red outside, and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now Edgecombe. And the layup is good. Edgecombe's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Oklahoma City. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Randall outside. Here's the three, and he's good on the three ball. Randall's got 9.
Showing off the handles. Randall calling his own number.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lendenborg, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Smith inside. He has yet to score, and he gets it to go.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's George driving the lane.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Here's Young. Detroit with the rebound. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Here's Lendenborg. 5 points in the game. For the lead, not enough on that one as it misses. Smith with it, picked up by Nowitzki, and Randall throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
Pass to Lendenborg. Over Smith. Lendenborg, good. He's got 7.
Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this.
The teardrop falls in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at that touch. Not many do it better than Young.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Fland, defended by Young. For the tie, count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%. And so Young will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Inside. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Fland, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
That's the end of the third, and we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. to take the lead. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
Yeah, and it's crucial that Flan keeps connecting from deep. This will really help in his development.
And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
Who's watching here?
Young looking around. Four on the clock. The response, slamming it home.
That's just imposing your will. Cameron Boozer.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Tipped away. Red with the steal. Puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Edgecombe with it. Strong move off the glass.
And who doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team? Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
Coming up extra large when they need him.
Here's Fland. With the drive. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
And Young, here we go. And good that time.
Well, he wants the ball in his hand. Young wants to be that guy to hit the shot.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
What a take. You love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
Stolen away. Here's Fland. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Well, you know Boozer's ready for the moment. Here's a guy who never gets flustered.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Fland. A huge two-handed slam.
Well, those points meant a little bit more.
Missed on the three. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 4-point game. Buries the deep ball. It's Randall. He drills the three.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And so it's Detroit with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.